What is up, you guys? It is Jake State Farm here with Atomic Theory, back with another Atomic Chess live stream. We are hopping right into another hourly Atomic Arena. We have been doing quite a bunch of these lately, and yeah, today is no different. Um, Might be 5, looking at knight d3 maybe, or queen a5. Let just start with queen a5. Um, yeah, we are currently number 1 in the world, but we're actually tied for first with RK Roundit here, so seeing if we can maybe increase our lead on the number 1 in the world. I've dropped a little bit today, to be honest. I think I started the day somewhere in the 2480s, and now I'm not doing too hot, but hopefully we can grind this arena and get back up there. Also, do apologize, I haven't really had dinner yet, so I've been eating right before this stream just now. So hopefully it doesn't affect the quality too much, but if it does, please let me know. Okay, could either go for e6 or I could go for c takes. I think it just loses after rook c1, king e8, rook c7. So let's go for e6, I guess. Knight e7, I'll have to go king e8. Let's go for this line. Maybe this is the way. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. My mic's a little bit further away than normal. And okay, now I want to go knight c7. It's ended up... This has gotten really scary here, to be honest. I think I just have to take that knight. I'm technically at material, but he's got so many threats. Even bishop takes c6 here seems really strong. With a threat of rook to c7. So maybe d5 made sense, but okay, let's go ahead and sack this knight and then get our bishop out. I'm totally happy with knight takes g6 here. He doesn't go for it. Let's go ahead and go d5, just blocking off this bishop here. Still very scary though. Lots of things he can go for. Okay, now I'm getting this bishop out maybe. I don't know if I played the opening correctly or not, to be honest. Okay, let's go ahead and just jam up this rook. It's pinned to this pawn as well. Okay, now it probably just makes sense to go ahead and trade this off. I'm okay with knight takes here. Okay, allowing me to trade off rooks. Now I should be fine. Once his rook is off the board, I should be totally fine here to just trade off everything. I don't think he's going to get any weird mate idea here. We should be okay. Very scary game, though. I honestly need to study this a little bit because he keeps going for this line. This strange, like, knight f3, knight d4, g4 line. And I just know knight to c6 was some prep that I'd had in the past for Natso, but it's not necessarily the most critical way to play the position. So I probably need to go back over it. But hey, that is enough to get the job done here. Yeah. Like I said, c3 is the main move I know. But yeah, already I was pretty confused. I'm surprised that okay, I just missed a forced mate here, but you know, going back, knight c6 doesn't have to be played. You could also go for b5 and after bishop to g2, something like c6, and this should be totally fine too. I guess I can see what my opponent plays here. Yep, generally goes for bishop to g2, but knight c6 has been working pretty well, so maybe I'll just stick with that. Okay. Oh, he's talking about something. Yo, we got Aiden in the chat. What's up, bro? Y'all say what's up to Aiden. Bro, just you wait. We got to get Min Larson in here, bro. Min Larson is the GOAT. Also, Aiden, you need to go to sleep, bro. You gotta wake up early tomorrow. This guy is contemplating absolutely nothing right now. Hey, if you guys are watching, what's y'all's cookout tray order? Let me know. I think I've got the goated strat down. I think I've figured it out. I go for the chicken tenders and Cajun fries, cheese curds, and a sweet tea. I feel like it's the most bang for your buck. Because the chicken tenders, compared to the other entrees you can get on a tray, you get way more food, bro. I feel like. But what do I know? Who is this guy? Is this Aiden? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Hey mods, kick Aiden out of the chat, bro. He don't know what he's talking about. Um. Okay, forcing out B6. I'm trying to think if there's anything here. I don't really think there is. I mean, I'm looking at Queen D2, H6, Queen B4, C5, but it's unclear. I mean, if there was a way, like B3 would be such a cool move to make. It can't be the best move, but it's got this threat of Queen C1, H6, and then Queen A3. It's really, at least I'm just going to go for it. I mean, to be honest, okay, wow, I think it's actually just works still. Yeah, because if I'd gone, so essentially, if I'd gone Queen D2 here, H6, Queen B4, then C5, and I can't go D takes. But going Queen C1, the best move would have been H6 and then Queen A3, and after C5 I can take now and it doesn't explode my queen anymore. And then after Queen D6 takes, and then he's just completely screwed. Instead he goes Queen to E7, allowing this, and after King D8, probably Queen G7. There's no King C7 because I've got Knight takes here. And we will be able to just hopefully eventually bust through the center here. Now, was B3 a good move? No, but I made the move knowing that I was setting up a little bit of a trap for him, which he fell into. Because you look at B3 and you think nothing's changing in the position, but it's opening up this diagonal for my queen here. And this Queen C1 is just basically a double attack between H6 and A3. So, that's why I went for it. But honestly, if I was trying to play that position, like the best move here, maybe something like F4 with ideas of F5, maybe E5 with ideas of E6, something like that. Okay, we'll just get our other rook in. He's got this these 4 squares here that aren't touching any pawns, any of these squares right here. As long as there's no pieces here, he can just continue to move his king around, even if he's got pawns diagonal. And so I eventually need to get my other rook into it to be able to force mate there. Yeah, maybe that title's a bit misleading. um, yeah, guys, I've climbed 1,000 points in the last 2 days since my last stream. Okay, let's go for C6. I don't really know what this guy plays. Maybe we'll see D4 here, which I wouldn't be too upset about. Okay, now just going into this line instead. So a few different ways to play this. I can either go for the A6 and D5 setup, or I can go for H6 or G6. Let's go for A6 followed by D5. The idea of this setup is that if they take, then you'll take this bishop here, and then Queen D5 is opened up. You can maybe play B5 and Bishop B7. The position just becomes very open. However, after a move like Queen E2, the position gets pretty scary, and I honestly don't remember what I'm supposed to do after Queen E2. It's probably just D takes E4, I'm guessing. But Queen E2 with the idea of now after takes, there's Queen B5. And there's no way to stop this mate. So, yeah, I think Queen E2, I have to go D takes E4, and then after that, he's going to go D5, and so now I'm trying to figure out what I would do there. Probably pawn to E5, followed by D6, and then maybe... Okay, we don't even go into any of that. I'm trying to calculate, I think Queen E2, I absolutely have to take, and then he'll definitely go D5. And maybe it's something like Knight H6, After it takes, I can go bishop e6. Obviously, he has no time for d6 there because of knight g4. I'm going to look at that after the game. Okay. Allowing me to just take here, which I honestly think is the right move. I could also go for b5, which should be totally fine as well, opening up bishop to d7. But my idea is rook to d1, bishop d6, and after knight e5, I can go knight h6. And, well, it works here as well. But I'm threatening knight g4 with this double attack here. And so now he's just pretty much screwed, I think. The better plan would have been to go for 95. Obviously, I can't take this because the rook mates me. But yeah, in this case, I actually have this really pretty move, 93. And I guess he can push this pawn, maybe to g3, but I'm also threatening here. Okay, he just allows me to take on g2. I'm curious here. So yeah, there's a lot of different moves here for black to play. I've kind of played this rare move here sometimes of a6, with the idea of eventually playing d5, which apparently is just, I must have gotten my positions confused, because I guess here it's just completely losing. But I was thinking after queen e2, I have to take, and then a solid move would be d5, and then I think e5 would lose d6, but yeah, my idea was to go knight h6 here, which the computer is okay with. And it looks like I would have been okay there, but instead he just has knight g5, which I'll be honest, I must have gotten my prep confused. I guess you start with h5, and maybe you start with g6. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've looked at this. Maybe here you go a6, something like c3, and then d5. Maybe it's something like this. I've seen that I've played this before. After bishop f4, yeah, these positions are pretty scary. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at it. It was some specific prep. It was some specific prep I had for the AWC a while back, but I'm not really sure. Maybe I only say this because I only know knight h6 theory, but why play c6 instead of knight h6 against Reynad? Okay, the thought process is, I mean, you guys will maybe disagree with me here, but I think someone that is really well prepped, if you play c6 against two knights, it gives you a better chance to outplay them. Whereas in knight h6, if they know mainline prep, in my opinion, it's really hard to beat them. Like, I have a lot of traps that I can play, not just the knight f5 trap that you've completely figured out that I used to play against you a whole bunch, circa, but just in general, I feel like I've always considered knight h6 to be a more trappy line and c6 to be a more technical line. If you're playing against like one of the best players in the world and you play c6, like you're probably gonna, if you're equal, then I feel like I'm still gonna lose that game most of the time anyway. But against a player that I feel like I can outplay a little bit, I'd rather play c6 to where like no matter what line they go for in c6, I'll have a chance to at least eventually get them out of prep, right? Like even in the main line c6 stuff where they go e3, knight d4, knight b5, knight c7 type stuff, there's still a chance to outplay, right? Like even though you know all that prep, like I'm still sometimes able to beat you in that, even if it's pretty rare. There's just a whole lot of, a whole lot of practical tries for black there. So I would say anyone that I'm unsure of, like if I'm going against, say, like Jude Bay Torrens is a good example. Like if I'm going against him, like I'm definitely gonna play knight h6 because I know I have a decent shot to beat him in the knight h6 line. But if it's someone that I've never played before that's in that rating range, like anywhere from like 2,000 to 2,200, I'm probably just gonna play c6 because I feel like it's my best chance to try to outplay them. I understand what you mean because c6 gives a lot more chances to outskill, but e4 lines feel so unbeatable. I don't know. I kind of disagree. I feel like e4 lines, especially against the 2100, I feel like I can outplay them. I mean, obviously you saw there that I ended up kind of blundering the game, but was still able to win. But I don't know. In general, I feel like I don't know. I feel okay against e4 lines. I mean, I've played e4 myself, and I lose that from the white side a decent bit as well. So maybe it's just because I'm not as great at it from the white side, but I feel like it's relatively easy to outplay a weaker opponent. But that's just my opinion. Yo, what's up, Bishoy? Sorry that stream that I was trying to do the other day was not working. So glad that you're here for this one though. Okay, I'm thinking queen takes g5, bishop h3. Maybe I'll go like g5 with ideas of g4. This should be pretty comfortable now. But that might be how you feel against my two knight lines now too. Now that I think about it, lol. You mean your two knight lines after C? I mean, yeah, like you're an exception because we've played each other hundreds and hundreds of times, and I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to outplay you in those because you know almost every single trap that I've ever gone for, or not even just trap, but like every single idea that I have in the C6 lines. But also same for the knight h6 line. So for you, it's just kind of like if I get black against you, I'm just like I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. But I don't know. I think it's also just personal preference. Like some players probably score better with knight h6. Some players probably score better with c6. For me, I tend to decide what I want to play somewhat based off of the rating of my opponent and also how many times I've played them and how they do against those. But yeah, the other day when I was trying to stream, it was I was over at my fiance's place and her Wi-Fi is a potato, so we'll have to figure that out because after we get married, I'll move in with her, so we'll definitely need to get that Wi-Fi situation figured out. But this one should work a lot better. Okay. I'm looking at Queen F4. I think it's just Queen F4, right? E5, and then I'll go Queen F5. I've had this similar idea in another game against this guy. In fact, I probably could have gone Queen F4 here. I probably didn't have to start with Bishop to D3. Okay, yeah, just allowing this. And he wants to take, but then I can take on G6, and I should be pretty happy here. Sarkis says, sorry to keep making this about myself, but have you tried knight f3 e5 against me? Some people score really well against me. I really am I've studied Max's database in e5 a little bit. It's one of those things where I just don't feel that comfortable with it. I mean, I've played some e5 against you, and you play that annoying move d5 at some point, which really just throws me off. Okay, d4 is actually a little annoying here. Because my plan was to go d3, but then there's takes. Which is not too bad, but it's also just a little annoying. I guess the simplest way is actually to take here. And then I can just lock up the pawns if he tries to go d3. Okay, now takes is a bit annoying because I can't really go d4. Because then he goes e3 and he gets a passed pawn. And I mean, it's still probably winning if you're up a pawn. Okay. But now we're good because now no matter how he takes, yeah, I should be chilling now. I don't know. I've always, oh my gosh. Ugh. I caught myself getting, I ended up just trying to end up getting like a perfect position here. Wow, it's actually still a draw here. Yeah, so I messed up a long time ago. So in this position, I could have just played d3, takes, and I was totally fine. Yeah, I saw it after I went into that. Oh well. e5, if I was going to play it against someone like you, I would just have to study it a lot more probably. I mean, Max is just so good in e5. Like he was playing e5 in the World Championship, or the Chess.com World Championship that is, and having a lot of success with it. So like he's yo, what's up, Min Larson? How's it going? It's Octo, right? Octo or Oko? I want to remember this. But he was so like just so good with e5 that for me it's like I don't know. I feel like it's not really Oh, Max won the shield. Yeah, I haven't actually seen the shield yet. Wait. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, by a landslide too. I guess I'm not too surprised. Octo. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I won't forget now. Okay, I don't want. I mean, I want to go Queen A5. Let's just start with Bishop to B4. I want to go Queen A5, Queen A6, but the problem is this is pretty easy to stop. I mean, even just castling, and I have to take, but I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna put pawn. Let's go into it. Ah, but then there's Queen B5. If I go here, then he might go Queen B4. Oh, but then I can take, and I'm pinning his queen here. Yeah, I've had this thought. So Max, like I watch his games and I've analyzed his games too, like games where I'm like, wow, he played so well. And my honest opinion is that there's about a like close to a 0% chance that Max cheats. Like just by looking at his games, very like not even like 0% chance. I mean, like, I guess any player you can say there's a slight chance that they're cheating, but like looking at Max's games and analyzing some of them, like close to 0%. However, I will say, like, the one thing about Max that I've thought about is that he does play those weak lines just like Nas did. And you could almost look at his games and say, like, oh, there's some Nas dark magic going on or whatever it was called. Like that's what it looks like because he'll intentionally play these ridiculous openings. But to me, I was never one to really go through a bunch of Nas games to see, but just looking at Max's games and playing him, I mean, there's plenty of times I can go against Max and have a winning record. That was never something that I could do against Nas. Um, so in general, I just feel like he does play really strong in these weak lines, but I mean, it's also obvious to me that I think he just preps them like crazy. I mean, I'm someone that like I spend a lot of time on Atomic Chess now because of YouTube, but before the channel and well, really even having the channel, I don't um like I don't spend that much time studying and currently I'm ranked I guess after I lost this game just now like I'm ranked probably number 2 in the world or something. And so to me I'm thinking like it's not that unfathomable for someone to be like because Max is a lot better than me in fast time controls, and it's not really that hard for me to fathom. Like, okay, if I'm able to get to this point without putting in like that much, I mean, I used to put in a lot, but like without putting in that much effort, like it shouldn't be too surprising to me if Max is quite a bit better and he's probably put in a lot of effort. And also just there's different levels of natural talent as well, and so I don't know, it's not too weird to me, but let's go top 50 for Min Larson. Hey, you're almost there, bro. You're almost there. Yeah, I agree, Circa. I would be surprised, but I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, I know myself, I don't cheat, but other than that, like, I don't feel like you can ever truly know, um, like for certain if someone does or not. But in general, I just think it's very unlikely that Max cheats. But the one thing I will say is if people one day started accusing him of cheating, I think they would point to the fact that he does kind of have that dark magic. Like if he's behind in a position, he can just, you know, turn it around. Okay, who's this Vantu guy that you were talking about? I'm not really sure. Dang, best win rate in the top 10 with a 95% Zerk rate. That's pretty impressive from Rechester. Yeah, I don't know how much free time Max has right now. He doesn't seem like as active as maybe he was before. I know I saw somewhere that he was maybe busy with some school stuff. But if you're one of the top atomic chess players, I feel like it's likely that you have a solid amount of free time on your hands anyway. Oh my goodness, Bishop resigned a plus 14 position against Max earlier today. Yeah, that's rough. He said Vantu has joined the past two shields and we don't know who he is. Played at the same time as Vantos. Interesting. I can't keep up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, openings wise, do you guys have any idea who it is? Okay, so he needs to go Queen H4, Queen B. Okay, no, never mind. I'm threatening mate on D8 there. He needs to move his queen, obviously, because taking is just always going to be wrong because I have bishop B5 there. So he needs to find something else. So the main idea is like Queen H4, Queen B4. And he speaks Spanish too. We think it's Onubens or what? Yeah, I'm the worst at figuring out alts. Um, Funny story about alts. So there was a guy that signed up for the Atomic Chess League that nobody picked. His username was, I think it was Tough Luck Time Is Up, something like that. And no one picked him. I picked a player who didn't respond to my message for a few days. And so then I basically was just like, okay, I'm going to do this just for you, Circa. Um, Basically had to pick an alternate. And so I ended up picking this guy, Tough Luck Time Is Up. And he um was going to join my team, and he said that he was an alt account for another player. So I was like, okay, who is this? And I started guessing, and I couldn't remember the guy's username, but I was like, there's just some random 2200 that I used to play all. We've played like hundreds of games against each other back in the day. Is that you? And he was like, no, it's not me. Well, it turns out this guy, Tough Luck Time Is Up, that I had picked for the Atomic Chess League, was turned out to be Opabinia. He ended up confessing before the Atomic Chess League, and oh my goodness, I don't know if there's anything I could do here. That's actually really well played. I just completely missed his idea though, but I don't think it mattered at all. Dang, what a way to play that opening. Is there anything I can do there? Holy moly, he must have prepped this for me. Because why else would you sack your queen so fast? That's awesome. Good to know that exists. Anyway, so all that to say, the guy that I was talking about, I finally remembered was like Hero of Ages or the Hero of Ages or whatever, some random account that I'd played way back in the day. And then I later learned a long time ago that that actually was one of Opabinia's first accounts, I think, was the Hero of Ages. So I was actually right when I was talking to this new guy, Tough Luck Time Is Up, and I was asking him what his alt was. I actually got it right, um, but yeah, in general, other than that, I feel like I can't look at someone and be like, oh, this is so and so. Like it's not my skill set. Yo, Octo, you drew Vantu. Okay, that's. If you drew him, there must have been cameras on or something. Vantos doesn't play as well with cameras on is what I've noticed. Yeah, I don't know who it could be. Maybe it could be someone just trying to act like him. Maybe. Um, I don't know. You're only good at guessing cheaters. Yeah, I'm not too good at guessing cheaters either. Watch Max get banned for cheating here soon. I mean, I like he could. I don't know. I look at him and I don't think he's cheating, but I've been wrong about this stuff before, so I don't know. Okay, this is tricky. Queen h5 is rook g6, and there's like not really any good way to break through here. I'm looking at e5. But e5 takes maybe bishop g2 then. Okay, let's go for this. And if he doesn't take, oh, okay, that's kind of annoying. Let's say if he doesn't take, then I have queen h5 or g6. E takes f6, but so he just goes queen h7. So maybe I should start with queen h5 and then e5. Probably would have been better. Yeah. Just claim every alt is open, you'll be right. Yeah, exactly. Accusing Orca of cheating. I clearly don't keep up with the news as of late because I had no idea that he had even accused Orca of cheating. But wait, what am I doing? Like, maybe I play way worse. Like when I'm recording videos, I think I actually play a little bit better when I'm talking about my moves. But I think when I stream, I play a lot worse because I'm talking to chat. Um, Bishop also said last arena he had offensive text on his profile, wanted us to believe he's Vanto. Yeah, I don't know. Got no clue. What's to say Vantos isn't the faker and Vantu is the real? True. It's very possible. It's very possible. Vantos has been the alt account this whole time, and Vantu was the real one. It's possible. Um, so I think Orca cheats. I mean, what kind of? I mean, first of all, I feel like Max has been. I mean, can I say who all Max? I mean, Max has accused a lot of people of cheating that are not cheating. I don't know if I should say. I don't know if I should. I mean, I think Circa knows. Um, I don't. I probably shouldn't say anything, but let's just say Max accuses a lot of people of cheating. So at this point, I wouldn't be surprised um if Orca is not cheating. I mean, I don't know what kind of um facts or evidence he had regarding the allegations, but um Orca seems very legit to me when I play against him. I know he's climbed a decent bit lately, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, this idea is like really close to force mate. If he castles, then this is actually going to be force mate. So I need to force him to castle. I want a castle takes, but it just doesn't quite work. So now if castles, I think this is just forced mate. I actually no, knight g4, he can go king h1. Never mind. And this still seems really strong though. Especially because his queen here. I think we should be winning his queen here, or I mean, I guess he'll have bishop takes though. So maybe let's start with queen d6. Now if f4, it's blocking his bishop, and if bishop f4, then we can go knight e3. And no matter where he moves his queen, I could probably just take on c2 and go up a lot of material. Maybe c4 could be a little annoying, but then I think, yeah, I'd have knight e3 followed by queen g3. Okay, I mean, takes, then I'll have bishop takes here. This way also I'm getting, I mean, maybe bishop f4, but in the end, I think I'm going up a bunch of material here. So I should be okay. I'm even willing to trade this off just to make sure he doesn't have anything crazy happening here. To block fan spectators showing us. And then no one's watching my games right now, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no spectators right now. Okay, guys. After this arena ends, is there anything you guys would enjoy watching me play or do? Probably play. I don't know if I want to take suggestions from you guys on stuff to do on stream, but I was playing a couple rounds of Slither.io today. Dude, that game is actually pretty fun. Like I played it when it first came out. Like I played Agar.io when it first came out. And I played Slither as well. Dude, I forgot how much fun that game is. It's actually really fun. So I was thinking about doing that. I don't know if that'd do well on a stream or not, or if people would enjoy watching it. Crazy House. Okay, yeah. I could also just try another game. It could be fun. I know there's also a couple Hearthstone fans in here. Okay, Civ 6. Shut up, bro. Okay. Yeah, I don't know my crazy. I think I have to go bishop g5 here. Unfortunately, this is just okay. If he just played f6 or knight f6 there, I think it would have been a relatively equal position. But oh wait, is he escaping this somehow? What in the world? I thought this was force mate. What is happening here actually? I'm tempted to go here, and after takes I can go d5. This looks very scary for him. But the problem is like knight e6, he even has something like queen b8. And this queen's a little scary. Wow, that's another really good move. I really don't know how to continue here at all. This move will be crazy. Knight d3, king d1. I'm worried that my calculation is a bit off there. After takes, I can go rook c1. This guy's playing really well, though. I'm gonna lock in here. I don't really want to lose this game. Yes, it's real duck. Atomic is very fun, I agree. Okay. Now I'm not as worried. Oh, there's still queen a5 here. I just had to move quickly, but I no longer think I'm losing here. I'm okay with takes, because then I'll just castle queen side. Actually, queen here, I'll still play. Okay. I need to make sure I don't... Yeah, I couldn't go here because of queen takes f1, and if I queen side castled, I think there was maybe queen a4 there, so this just seemed like the safest move. Do you want to keep this bishop open? Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we've survived, but, yeah, that was way scarier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, see you later, man, Larson. Thanks for joining the stream, as always. I really appreciate it. Do a prep session against... Who the heck is Doio? Yeah, that sounds like fun, actually. Maybe we should do that real quick before we... I'm thinking maybe there's something we could do other than Atomic Chess. Just to see if people enjoy watching it. I don't know. But I think maybe doing a quick prep sesh would be a good idea to help you out. That seems like it would be a more productive thing, probably. Showing against knight f3, f6, knight c3, knight h6, g4, c6, d4, d6. Yeah, there's all these weird sidelines in two knights, especially knight h6, and that's why I was saying, like, if I'm going against someone that I know struggles in one of these weird sidelines, like RK Roundit likes to play e5 instead of e6 on move 5 or whatever it is. So yeah, I think like, you know, there's many reasons to play knight h6 if you have some fun lines, but if you're confident that your opponent knows all those lines, then in my opinion it's best to stick to c6. Okay, I could have also gone knight b4 here, but then queen h5, g6, queen c5. Although maybe I have d6 there. So maybe I should have, I don't know. This way I know queen h5 shouldn't be as good. Yeah, I mean, this position is easier for me to play, so knight b5, I can go knight e4. He'll probably go f3, yep. And if castles, I'll go rook g8 and be very happy. Okay, he wants to get e4 in. d5, e4. There's not really a great way to stop e4 here, to be honest. I guess b6, e4, bishop a6 before he gets the chance to castle, kind of forcing him to make a decision here if he does castle. Now I'll go ahead and get rook g8 in here, and honestly, any knight move, I'm just going to play bishop h1 anyway. Or bishop e1, I don't know why I said h1. Let's go here, forcing out g4, and then, oh, actually just f5 here. This should be good now. 2100, two knights player. Yeah, I don't have much advice for you there. Don't know how to beat them myself. Okay, I can take here, but he's going to be able to do this number. I think I eventually win this. I can go bishop b7 with tempo here. And after knight to d5, I can just simply take it. Actually, with the pawn is slightly better. Yeah, my h-pawn covers this square as well. So yeah, I think I'm good. Bishop f4. Just go d6 probably. Whoa, completely missed this, but I'm somehow, I don't know why I didn't see this, but I'm kind of lucky here, I guess. I've tried like 5 different defenses, and he knows so much theory in all of them, like at least 10 plus moves. Yeah, unfortunately, two knights players will do that to you. Hollow Knight. I've never heard of Hollow Knight. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what would be fun for a stream. Dude, eventually, if I had more people that would want to play at something like, I think it's called like Scribble.io or something. There's some online drawing game that would be fun, but oh well. Okay, Circus suggests knight f3, f6, knight c3, knight h6, g4, c6, d4, e5, e4, g6, knight g5, f5, h4, f6, bishop g5, queen c7, bishop e7, bishop. Okay, I know that line that you're talking about actually. Do you know for sure that he plays bishop g5 there? Because bishop g5 is the best move, but a lot of players don't actually play bishop g5 there, unless I'm misremembering. But I know Maxwell doesn't even play bishop g5 in that line. So the line that you're talking about is a pretty rare line, but I would, if he doesn't, bishop g5 is the best move, but you may want to check and make sure that he actually even plays it. Because if not, then I would definitely suggest that line. Yeah, it's not a bad line at all. See, I might be thinking of a different line. I think I'm thinking of a line with e6. Okay, yeah, I think I'm thinking of a slightly different line, but similar idea. Okay, now there's no way to stop queen f7 here. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I take it back. I'm thinking of a different line that goes e6, g6, not e5, g6. I want to look at that line, actually. That's interesting. He plays 5 knight g5 against e5? What's up, Whitescraft? This is Atomic Chess, so no, I'm not rated 3100 in Blitz. Yeah, that's what I'm. Again, I think the line that I'm thinking of is slightly different, circa, but I know Max plays bishop h3. It's a very, I think the only difference is the pawn on e6 versus pawn on e5. I'm not farming you, Atomic, for life, bro. You literally have gained points off of me, so it's just not true. You beat me, bro. You're a great player. But anyway, Wisecraft, basically in Atomic Chess, when you capture a piece, say I capture this piece here, the piece that captures it explodes, the piece that you capture explodes, and then every piece in a 1-tile radius explodes as well, except for pawns in a 1-tile radius. So like if I took his queen here, then just the queens would explode because all these pawns would stay on the board. So you can also, yes, we're discussing atomic theory. That's the channel name, bro. There's a lot of atomic theory. I don't know why he's hesitating here. I've played this line against him many times. He knows the prep here, I think. Just, right, or maybe you start with knight d5. I don't know, but I don't know why. Maybe he disconnected or something. So basically, you can win the game by, like, say I took this pawn here, then his king would be, like, these pieces would explode, and one of those pieces being his king, and so that would be a way to win the game. I don't know why he's messed up his prep here or something, because, yeah, wow, this is really surprising. So see here, this is checkmate because his king can't take this or it would explode, and so his king actually has no legal squares to go to here. Say I had a piece here, he could actually take here and win the game because it would immediately explode my king. But say he can't move his king here, or queen here rather, because he's already in check here. So, yeah, and like for instance, like pins are pretty powerful. Like in this case, he can't move this knight because then I would take this pawn and explode his king. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're Wisecraft, if you're interested in it, I've got opening videos and game videos, and I've got Atomic Chess for Beginners series that I'd like to add more to here soon. But yeah, it's not just for the looks, bro. We talk about Atomic Chess theory all the time. It's a completely different game. Like if you play, you'll notice it's completely different than standard chess. Um, but there's plenty of theory for it. Just yeah, like white actually has a huge advantage in atomic chess because every line in atomic is so forcing, and so like if you play knight f3 as white, like on move one, if I play knight f3, there's actually only 3 moves that black can play to stop forced checkmate on move one. Like if they don't play either d6, e5, or f6, it's literally just forced checkmate for white. So white it's about +3, I think, for white once the game starts. And so, some people think that it's a forced win for white, but even if it is technically a forced win, no human has been able to. And I think I'm just losing against this guy again, dude. This guy's taking my lunch money and running, dude. Well played, well played. I completely missed this idea. I thought he was gonna go to knight g4 for some reason. Okay, I'm just getting farmed by this guy. Does playing Atomic this much mess with your normal chess playing ability? Yeah, I wouldn't say it messes with your chess ability in the long run. What I've noticed for myself is like if I play a game or two of standard chess after playing a bunch of Atomic chess games, then it's gonna mess with the way that I think. But in general, like in the long run, like, oh, I'm so sorry, RKR. I didn't realize that you had berserked. I was talking. I'm really sorry. But in general, like if I'm playing Atomic Chess and I switch over, like by the say whatever number it is, like maybe like by the fifth game or whatever, fifth standard chess game, I don't think I'm affected by it anymore. Like I think I'm good. So it does hurt it. Like it has an immediate negative impact, but in the long run, I don't actually think it's that bad. In fact, I wouldn't say it really negatively or positively impacts me at all. Okay, yeah, a little trap I had. If e5 could have gotten queen h4, queen e4. This knight can't move, and after bishop e3, this beautiful move, queen d3. There's no takes because it would explode the knight, so it's just impossible to take here. Now I'm threatening to come here, If takes, I sadly don't have queen b6 because the bishop takes here, but I could go queen a5 with queen a6 ideas to get on this long diagonal here. Okay, interesting. I guess let's just start with takes. This seems like the right way to play. And if bishop to g5, I'll just go knight f6, I think. And, you know, they can't take here at all. He can go bishop h6, but after takes, there's still no takes here because my queen gets out. So, seems pretty good for me overall. Trying to decide how I want to continue here. I definitely like my position. Was a sneaky move, queen b8. Honestly, I don't think I want to allow this a pawn to get moving, so I'm going to play this odd move, bishop a5. I want to go bishop c5, but after takes, it's unclear what I'm supposed to do, and he's actually really fast to get rook d1 in, but in this case, there's no bishop takes because of queen b6. And I really can't go takes either because then bishop h6, king g8, bishop e6, so... Okay, now this is getting pretty scary, honestly. How do I even survive this? Problem is, he can just go e6 here. But bishop e7 I can take. No, with 0.3 seconds left. Well played, well played. Oh. Yeah, then we are thinking of, Circa, we are thinking of the same line then. If you're talking about e5, I didn't know what line you're playing. I think we are thinking of the same line then if you meant to type e6. By the way, can we not think about the fact that I've dropped an absurd amount of ratings since joining this arena? I was at 2473 when I started. I was tied with RK Round. This is embarrassing, guys. This is very embarrassing. Let's go b3. This is actually a really good move. I want to get bishop a3 in, but knight a6 is kind of threatening knight b4 to cut that off. Dude, I'm so frustrated. I need to hyper farm back up to 2500. Yes, sir, Aiden. I need to lock in, bro. Yo, this guy's setting up this crazy trap of. It's actually kind of a nasty trap, bro. How am I even supposed to defend this? I mean, I can go. No, I can't go g4 because there's takes. Yo. Okay. Maybe this works. Takes and bishop to g5. This is such a good move, actually. Oh no, only third best player in Atomic, so embarrassing. Well, I'm definitely not the third best player. I'm a lot worse than the third best. I was able to get a high rating, but that doesn't mean that I'm the third best in the world. There's guys that are lower rated than me that are definitely much better than me. In fact, I've never finished better than fourth at an AWC. I need a hyper farm back up. Yep. I'm exposing myself. I need to play 30-second against somebody. Yeah, and the title I put that I hit #1 in the world, not that I'm the best player in the world by any means. Two very different things for sure. Oh, this weird line. I hate this line so much. I think I'm supposed to go knight g5 here. And after takes, I'll go knight to d5. Takes, I can go knight e6. So he's probably going to go e6 here. And then knight f7, probably queen c8. And after here, takes, I'll probably go bishop to b5. Classic. I managed to rescue defeat from the jaws of victory. I've done that a few times today. Nah, dude, I don't really gain points off of however you say that dude's name. I don't really gain points off of him, to be honest. I think queen d5, he has to go bishop d6, and then I can go f3, keeping this bishop out. Getting a bishop on e2 like this is really powerful. Honestly, after bishop d6, I'll probably just take. But yeah, getting a bishop like that stops you from ever being able to castle. So playing queen d5, he didn't have any time for bishop e2 here, because then I would have just had mate. Okay, now he still gets the bishop in. That's actually pretty smart. Do I want to go queen d6, or do I want to play something else? I can't go g3 because of this. I guess I can go f4. I don't really think this hurts me at all. I mean, I have some threat of queen h5 and takes, which is probably a little bit better than taking here. Now if I have 5, I can take this way, and I'm up an absurd amount of pawns, so even after takes, oh, it looks like I barely win this arena, but well played to Atomic is life, or Atomic for life, rather. A bit worried about his knight here. I guess I just need to start pushing these pawns up so that I can block his rooks. I don't want to allow his rooks to infiltrate at all. You can go bishop f3, but then I'll just take it, and that should be fine. Okay, now I have this threat because his knight is blocking this h-pawn from getting pushed. So now he's got to go bishop takes. And now I'm good for sure. His knight is completely blocked in as well. So I can just play really slow. But in general, yeah, just pushing these pawns should be good. That's what I figured. Even if he had like taken this rook, having a rook for 2 rooks, that should be good because I just had so many pawns that I knew I was eventually going to be able to push them up and kind of block all of his pieces in here. Oh, that's silly. Alright, GG's everyone. Who's this guy that I need to go look up his database real quick? Let's do that real quick. Yeah, really good arena to Atomic for life. He beat me twice. I lost a whole bunch of games in this arena. Okay, yeah, I'm 35 and 6 against this guy, so maybe I am gonna actually miraculously gonna be able to offer some help to you here, Bishoy. Okay, I'm guessing that you want to prep against his white stuff, so let's what did I just turn on here? Let's start with that. So I'm guessing you want to go f6 and you're looking at his 2 knights. So let's start with knight h6 because that's what you guys were talking about. So the line that Circa was recommending was to play g6 here. After knight to g5, going f5, I believe h4 takes, and then bishop g5. I mean, I think, okay, yeah, I guess bishop g5 is just always played here, so never mind. Then after queen to c7, bishop e7, bishop g7, he goes bishop d6 here, which is a mistake. So yeah, I mean, this is one option that you would have. I mean, of course, once he figures out that f4 is the right move, you know, this position is probably a whole lot easier for white to play. I guess without knowing this line too well, I can't say for sure why this is, but it makes sense that the reason why f4 would be a strong move here is because you're taking away this tempo that knight g4 gets. So after bishop d6, knight g4, the queen has to take because you can't push this f pawn. There's just knight e3, and no way for white to stop this. $10 for starters prep guide. My world's number one. No, this is free. It's enough having you guys on here, bro. Can you evade standard theory by not going knight f3 first? Yeah, absolutely. Let me finish covering this, and if you're still here, I can talk a little bit about that. I mean, if you look at my database, I've actually started with e3 mainly. I've been recently playing knight c3 on move 1. I sometimes play knight h3. d4 is a pretty common move at the top level. g3 is an off-meta move. g4, Hallen plays that. a3 and a4, Max plays that. So there's a lot of different moves that you can play on move 1. Yeah, obviously there's a lot of theory after knight f3 because it's probably the best move, but um, yeah, I'd say the most common moves without looking are probably knight f3, knight h3, and e3. I guess we can double check. Yeah, so those are all three by far the most common, but d4 I think recently has been pretty popular at the highest level. So, okay, so that's the first line I would try Bishoy, is to go for this. He obviously, all 3 games that he's had in this position, he's played bishop to d6. So I'd definitely recommend trying this against him. Okay, but let's say you go for more mainline stuff with f5. He goes e takes f5, so I mean, immediately what I would love to go for is my knight f5 trap, which it looks like he doesn't do too well against. So after knight f5, you pretty much have to go h4. Bishop b5, you're already pretty much throwing away your advantage after knight to h4. And I guess I'm actually seeing here why I probably have really good win rate against him, because he plays e takes f5 line. Yeah, so this knight f5 move is one that I really enjoy quite a bit. And after pawn to h4 and d6, it's completely lost after knight to f7. But honestly, this is something that you have to go a little bit more in depth in, because like after knight takes h7, there's a lot of different things you could do. I mean, as you can see, I like to play the move e5. But at this point, we're kind of getting away from traditional theory. And honestly, I mean, he should be winning this game after, say, bishop to b5, takes c3, yeah, knight d4. Like, he should totally be winning here. Even bishop g5, king f8. I don't know how I'm possibly winning here. Okay, that's how. Yeah, so, but you'd have to go a bit more in depth of. In fact, I've actually recorded a video for this trap here. I don't know if I want to join the 3+2 arena. It's so slow. I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, if you guys want to watch it, I guess I might join for a bit, but I just think I'm gonna get too bored. I don't know. 3-2 is 1-2 is a really good time control for streaming because I'm constantly low on time, so it's nice. But 3+2 is just so slow. But yeah, I would definitely go for this knight f5 trap if you haven't already. If you want to play the traditional way with d5, I can show you this other line that is pretty nice here. So in this mainline stuff, queen e7. No, not queen e7. What is it? Why am I getting so confused here? Queen e7, knight e6. Wait a second. This is not mainline. Queen e2. Is it e4? Dude, why can't I think of what's the main move here? No, not queen e7. Oh, it's because bishop b5 is not book. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking of h4 stuff. Yeah, bishop b5. What happens if you try knight d7 here? h4 and knight e5 is an idea. I mean, I just like these types of positions where... Yeah, I'm curious... Okay, it has been played. I was just looking at queen f6. I'm curious about d4 here. Wisecraft, Atomic 960 is a thing. There was just recently an Atomic 960 Swiss tournament, and there's currently an Atomic 960 elimination tournament going on right now. Okay, yeah, I'd be curious. He's got to be very careful here. I mean, a3, like, without the computer, a3 is the most tempting move here, because you're threatening to take here and explode everything, but let's say takes c3, something like d3. Yeah. So to me, A3 is the most tempting move here. I honestly don't understand why A4 is good. Okay, so if you go A3 and then B4, then I guess Queen A4 is the move. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think what's up, Neon? This is this is maybe a line that you go for, this 97, 95 thing. I would study this a little bit more. I guess what do you normally go for here? You just go for takes. I mean, it looks like you score okay against him here. I see that you've beaten him a few times. So, I mean, I guess this is completely losing, though, in this position after F5. So maybe you should try something else here. But yeah, I think you're on the right track. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, it seems like there's lots of options there to go into. I mean, I just try to think about, like, if I was in white's shoes, what would I go for? And I mean, in this position, after D4, bishop D3, G6, and something like F3 after queen A5, I just don't think anyone's ever playing A4 here. Like, honestly, like, A3 is way more of a tempting move because you're actually making a threat here. Like, A4, you're not really even making a threat. It's unclear why this is even good. You have to understand that after A3 takes, you want to go B4, and you don't want to allow queen A4, but it's just such a hard thing to understand if you've never looked at this before. Yeah, I agree, Neon. I was just talking about that I would rather play C6 than knight H6. Let's real quick look at C6 instead against this guy. See what he plays. He goes for D4, so I mean you can transpose into this. He goes E4. I like to go knight H6 in this position. Yeah, this is a fine position, right? I mean, I'm totally happy in this. Like, black is scoring well here. So, looks like I've had this against him twice, and I've beat him both times. So, yeah. I think I like to go F5 here just to open up the queen. And it says white is better here, but I just feel like everything is so open. I've always enjoyed playing this from the black side. Yeah, and then he blunders with bishop to G5. But this is a tough position to play from the white side as well. So, yeah, I mean, I would definitely go into this line if I were you. I don't know if you ever try C6, but I would not be afraid to go into this line at all. I mean, it's the type of position where you're sacrificing like a pawn here to get a really nice open position. But you could also, if you prefer this, I've never played this before, I don't think, but you could play this if you want to. I just don't know the theory here. But yeah, I think that's a very solid position. Curious what it does against E6. Okay, just go straight for knight to G5. So, what about... Okay, he does find F4 here. Yeah, I think I was just looking at this line recently because sometimes people go F3 here. And I want to say this is maybe a position that I've had against Maxwell. I believe I've had this position against Maxwell. Or maybe it was a similar position. I feel like I've had this position where there's this idea of rook d6 eventually. But okay, it doesn't matter because it looks like he plays f4 anyway. So forget that. Yeah, imagine if he was watching right now. That would be not great. So, okay. Bonus here. I want to show you guys this trap that I've recently found. So, normally, so see how the most common move here is e4, but normally you would see this like if they start with e4, then you would go e6, and then if they play d4, then you can go for this trap of bishop to b4, and after this is just following the most common line. Again, you could start with d4 or e4, but if you get to this position, playing bishop to b4, and if they play the most common move of d5, playing the most common move of d6, and we're just going to follow the most common move here of, no way, Neon, is this you actually? Yo, Neon, if this is you, that's crazy. But I have to show you guys this trap. So we've played the most common move. Okay, actually, let's take it back. Knight f3, f6, knight c3, c6. Very mainline stuff, okay? And you can reach this position in different ways, but let's say they go d4 here. You play e6. Then they play e4. Gosh, the database is always buggy here. Okay, so top move of e4, you play the top move. Top move of d5, you play the most common move here of d6. Top move knight g5. And then top move bishop g5. 95% play bishop g5 here. And it's already pretty bad for white. But after knight to f6, 90% just get mated. They just get straight up mated. Yeah, this is a really fun trap. So it's kind of changed the way that I've played. Because against d4, I would never really play e6 before, but now sometimes I will play e6. Like I used to always just play d5 here because I'm like, oh, I'm transposing into knight f3, d4 stuff, and I'm comfortable here. But I've sometimes played e6 here because you will see e4 quite a bit, and then after bishop to b4, like none of these top moves make any sense. Like d5, d6, and we know almost everyone is going to fall into this trap. I mean, you pretty much have to play knight g5, right? Like the other top moves, e5, like this just makes no sense. This isn't really even threatening anything because I don't have any. These are all pawns here. And so if they go knight to g5 instead, and after takes, like technically queen h5 has been played 3 times in this position that's been reached 215. But I actually was looking at this the other day, and I mean it's still not really clear. You're not up in any material, so it's really hard to understand why, like if white is really even better here. Bishop h6 was the move played in this one game, and you've already lost your advantage. This makes sense because if you go for this, like you kind of want to use these pawns to block out this knight. So I could see this getting a little dangerous for the black side for sure. So yeah, I mean maybe something like h5 instead, but yeah, literally everybody plays bishop g5 here, which is just a huge mistake. I mean, even if you're not playing queen h5, there are better moves that you can play. Like even queen f3 makes a little bit of sense. I guess the computer hates it, so never mind. But yeah, bishop g5, and then like the move to quote unquote save the position is now sacking your bishop, which to me looks really bad because you're allowing bishop a6. But basically, you just have to castle, castle. This is just a nightmare for white. So, anyway, just a little Easter egg there for you guys if you weren't familiar with that line already. Okay, I kind of want to go. I kind of want to do something else. What's up, ZH with Bach? Sorry if you guys said anything that I missed. I kind of went on a little tantrum there. I mean, I will do the arena if that's what you guys want, but honestly, I kind of want to do something else. For those of you that might have just joined this stream, I had mentioned something like Slither.io earlier. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be an Atomic Chess stream, so I don't know if I'm gonna get crucified if I do something else, but like 3+2 is just so slow. Like I really don't want to play 3+2. I just think I'll be bored out of my mind. Um, okay, Circa, I've already lost enough. Okay, Mystic wants to play. Let's do that. Let's do this for a little bit. Hey, yeah, if you spam the chat enough, you'll get the #1 crown. All right, here we go. We might lose points here as well. I think this is Squaza. Yeah, I think we decided, or he told us or something. I'm not sure, but I'd rather do this than play. Honestly, I'd rather lose points to Quaza than play 3+2. That's how down bad playing 3+2 would make me. I think he missed this though. Oh, that's so annoying. I want to get Queen G5 in. Ooh, this is a nice threat. Threatening Queen F6, but you can't push your F pawn. What in the world? He's still running. What is this, bro? Are you serious right now? What a crazy game. No, I think this is Quaza. The problem with playing hyper is that I'm not going to be able to talk as much. Oh, Queen F3 is such a good move here. You can castle, or that works as well. Yeah. It's going to be hard to find counterplay here. Okay, I can make this move. Oh! Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I could take on B2. I'm like, wait, why would you resign that? Come on, play D5. Transpose. Yes, thank you. Okay, now F5. Oh, yeah. Falling right into our prep. Beautiful. Annoying. So annoying. Why would you do that? I have a beautiful line prepped there. Why am I just giving? Like, I always do this. I don't know how to play these positions if you can't tell. Now I'm just much worse because this move's kind of annoying, but that move's probably even better, yeah. This is such a good position for me, and I just blow it every time, dude. Okay, this actually seems pretty good for me, though. I think I'm winning this. Alright, somehow, some way. Yeah, if there are newer players, this would be harder for them to watch, but dude, I don't know, dude. I just don't think I could play 3+2. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a man of the people. I'll do what the people want for sure, but I just don't think I could do it, man. You know, I just looked at this line the other day, and I knew bishop b4 was maybe a mistake. But honestly, I don't even remember. Let's go ahead and get h6 in. I don't want to allow any funny business here. Nice, the bishop is hitting this, so there's no queen b3. Knight f a5. Okay. He just wants to make this trade, I guess, but seems a little risky, no? If he takes on a7, I can take here. Not to backseat too much. Queen b3, e4. To be honest, bro, I don't even know what game you're talking about. Maybe the last game when I had that cool line that I was talking about. Yeah, maybe I did have something like that. Okay, I'm out of prep. Let's just take here. I don't know. Seems like I know Queen h5, Queen g5 is supposed to be really good, but you wouldn't know it from looking at this game because he's got it. He seems to be doing just fine here. But maybe he's not doing fine here, and it just appears that way. e5 is strong to open up this bishop, but also allows knight e6 in the future. Okay, this move maybe not because, yeah, now I'm getting some nasty stuff here. So I'm going to go e4 to open this up. Yeah. Thought he also might pre-move there. Okay, I could have played that better, but O+2, I hate it, honestly. I hate it. Is my sound even on right now, or can't hear it at all? Interesting. D3 there. You almost never see this move. Normally it's Queen A4. Trying to think if there's a way I can take advantage of this. Honestly, I'm okay if he wants to open up my F file. Okay, that move I'm not okay with. But I'm still not mated here yet. Now it's getting close to mate. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Very well played. Nicely done, nicely done. Have you ever fallen for knight f3? I think I have fallen for knight f3, knight f6. But it's been a while. I mean, maybe you guys can tell by watching me, I'm not sure, but I don't feel like I pre-move too much in the opening, but sometimes the piece will just slip, like if I already have it out there. The f5 is kind of annoying here, yeah, because I want to get knight f3 in, so maybe I need to go e5 here. Okay, no, he just allows it. This should be good. Yeah, I was gonna say king h8 actually is a little annoying. Guess I'll go f5 here. I should still have this. Honestly, I'm actually gonna take with bishop here just to get it out of the way. I want to open up this queen maybe. Yep, just like that. Beautiful. So beautiful. He actually had knight d8 there, but it was still beautiful. Okay. You guys are going to get to see the Farmer's Gambit and the Anti-Farmer's Gambit in one video. Wait, this isn't fair. He's playing the Anti-Farmer's Gambit. Okay, let's go c6. I want to open up this a file for my rook. Seems scary for him. But castles, he should be okay. I probably should have started with e5, honestly. Yeah, this isn't funny anymore. It stopped being funny a long time ago. Oh my goodness, how did I fall for that? I was actually completely winning there. Okay. So Neon, who are you then if you're not that random dude that we were prepping for? I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, but I'm curious who you are. I should play f3 against him. I forgot that he doesn't really know this line too well. Okay, I want to get h5 in though. There's just so many traps. I'm also threatening c3, queen b3 stuff. This line is just so much fun. And now f5. But this is going to be a long-term weakness for him. There you go. I'm just completely controlling this diagonal now. And let me go ahead and break here because I want to get bishop e3 in as well. Yeah, I did realize that he can start with this though. Now rook f2. Okay, I was just bragging about this line and here I am losing in it. Oh, silly, silly, silly. Playing unrated with me after Mystic is done be too much for you? I don't know how late it is over there. No, I don't really care. I can play rated against you as well. I mean, at the end of the day, I wanted to hit 2500 and I hit 2500 and after that, it's not a big deal for me, honestly. I don't really care too much if I go down in rating a whole lot. Dude, he's copying my openings here. What's going on? Yeah, this guy's not bad at all. I think he could be Quaza. Love to get this F pawn off of here because F5 is such a strong move, and there he goes and plays it. Okay, but I should be winning this. Because he's going to have to trade his rook off for my pawn eventually. Yeah, we get him there. Okay, let's go knight f3. Kind of a rare line nowadays. For me, at least. Ooh. We'll take it. We'll take it. Wasted a move there. Thought I was going to play something else. Okay, nice. Lots of pre-moves from Quaza. He loves copying openings. Okay. Let's go e5 against him. We haven't tried this against him just yet. Let's go knight c6. That's so annoying. I hate d5, dude. It's the worst. Quaza, if you're watching this, I love d5. Keep playing it. Yes, I want you to keep playing it. Keep playing it. Keep playing it. Keep playing it. I love it so much. I hope I see it every game. Okay, a little scary for him here though. Let's see what he does. Seems like a good opportunity to win some material. There's no good double check here. You can go knight d8, but then I can take. Probably losing this, but hey, at least I'm up material, right? No. Yeah, well played, well played. Okay, I'm losing so many points here. This guy is playing really weird though at times. He's playing really well, but then he's also making some weird pre-moves that like sometimes are obviously like mistakes, and then other times just like, why would you even expect me to make that move? King f7. Okay, he's not even gonna go into it. Trying to add a 3 knight g1. Okay, sure. I got you. Hey, did you ever tell me who you are though? You have to tell me who you are first. I want to know who Neon is before I start doing whatever they wish. Okay, I think taking could have been pretty good there, but oof, Queen C. Oh, dude, how did I blunder that so bad? I shouldn't have. That's so frustrating. I guess I'm taking opening suggestions now. So if you guys have a stupid one, please let me know. Okay, he can blunder with takes. I've never played this before, I don't think. I think this is the first time. Would be nice to get a win the first time I play it. It's just strange. Allowing all this to go down. Oh, actually allowing this, which is even better. Alright, let's climb back up here. I'm confident we could do it. We started at 2450. We are down quite a bit. Let's go back into this. He didn't seem very confident in this at all, so I'm just going to try 95 on him. Normally people will know how to beat e5, but 95 they're a little bit less familiar with. And yeah, I mean, this is playing it in a really weird way, honestly. Some ideas of knight to c4 here. I mean, if you go for this, there's obviously no takes here. Okay, but now this is opened up. He's got to trade his queen off now, I think. Let's take with bishop, actually. Not sure which one was better, but I like having my knight in his territory like that. Honestly, if knight goes in, I'm not even going to take it. He has no knight check, so I can do this all day. Oh my goodness, that's pretty embarrassing. C3, knight f6, f3, e6. What in the world is this? Okay. Let's see if he goes knight f6. Is this cheating, by the way? If I take your advice, and it's really good. He didn't go for it anyway, so. Okay. I want to go takes h5 takes, but that probably doesn't work. I don't know what the plan is here. Maybe g3 to stop any queen ideas. But he wants to come here, but then I have d5 takes there. Should be doing okay here, actually. Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. We're getting some reciprocation here from the opponent. I like it. Sure, why not? This is probably silly. Yeah, this doesn't seem too bad, actually. G4 is not great. This I will just take with knight because I want to get bishop d6 in after g4. Yo, this opening is OP. Okay, wow, that's actually pretty smart. I think just taking is simplest because here he's got like maybe something like this. Okay, I'm okay with takes because then I'll have bishop b2 and I can take his rook. This is actually a cool move here. If I'd gone f6, it's just a little passive. Maybe I somehow lose that. He gets too much activity. All right, back on track here. All right. Here's the thing. I know the title of the stream is called I'm the #1 player in the world, but I kind of want to do something else. Is that bad? This just doesn't seem fun to me at all. Yeah, I don't. Whatever. Let's continue with Atomic. I just have to farm back to #1. True. That is true. I made a promise in the title, and right now that promise is technically not true. Seems pretty good. Ooh, takes is a little scary. Okay, doesn't go for it. Yeah, that move is annoying. I should have gone 93. I realized that after I played it. Because I realized 93 would block anything on this diagonal. Oh crap, I gotta go fast. I still don't hate my position, but it could have been a lot better if I had gone 93. Why did I just open up his whole position for him? I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I need to attack this pawn somehow, but I'm really at a loss on how to do that. What in the world? What in the world is going on here? Surely I'm losing this somehow. Wait, I can survive this. Oh my goodness. That's insane. That should not have worked. Oh my goodness. Technically clickbait. Neon, who are you? Seriously. I still don't think I know who you are, so how are we gonna play? Who's a racist weirdo? Bro, this is actually a road to 2400, not road to 2500. Oh, you're RKR. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, this is getting more and this is becoming more and more of a clickbaity title the more I continue here. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Um I know that this stream is called that I'm number one in the world, whatever, I don't know. But this is my stream. Oh no. This isn't good. Okay, here we go. This is my stream, and I'm gonna do what I want. I'll probably only do a couple rounds of this, but this to me is more entertaining than. I'm sorry if you came here for chess and you're not getting chess, but I'm gonna do something what I think is far more entertaining than chess. Let's go, boys. My mind cannot focus on chess right now. I'm sorry. I just started playing this again like today. Dude, so much fun, by the way. I'm in server 5724 if anybody wants to come snipe me. Okay. It's actually kind of laggy playing on streams. Maybe this is a bad idea. Oh, I could have, now that I'm thinking about it, so it could have still been chess related. I could have also played Chess Arena. That game is actually very fun. Yo, guys, I don't know if it looks laggy on stream, but it's very laggy right now. Okay, guys, here's the thing. This game teaches you a lot about patience, right? Every time somebody dies in this game, everyone else just starts going and trying to eat their guts. They're trying to eat their the mass that they left behind. If you just play safe, which I'm not always very good, but if you just play safe, then you won't die and you'll easily gain mass. It's a very easy game, guys. It's also a game that makes me very upset when I die, so that's a that is a little bit of forecasting for headphone users. Look, you just gotta be chill, bro. You just gotta be chill. I'm not even doing anything crazy. I'm not trying to trap nobody or nothing. Okay, I almost just killed myself. See, the second you start doing stupid stuff, like just play chill, bro. Just play chill. It's a very easy game. It's a little kid game, bro. Anybody can play this game and win. I can easily hit top one. He's at 15k. We're almost already at 15k, bro. Okay, see, I'm not even going to go for that mass. There's no reason to even risk it. You just got to be patient, bro. See, I knew he was going to try to hit me there. Easy money, bro. This is the best atomic chess advice I can give to you guys. Patience, bro. Patience. Actually, this is the complete opposite of how you would play atomic chess. Atomic chess is like, if you take one move to be patient, then you're screwed. Like, every move in atomic chess is so important. Sorry if you guys can't see my whole screen either. Hopefully you're able to see enough, but I'm realizing that part of it's actually cut off, like the map and stuff. That's just the way that I have it set up. So even if you snipe me, you won't be able to completely snipe me. But yeah, it's 5724 is the server if you want to join. He said, Jake, you're insane at this, bro. What'd I tell you, bro? It's such an easy game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't normally do this well, just to be honest. I played a couple times today. I got up to like 12k on one of the runs. So you can't see because of my camera. I'm at 3.6k right now. But it's just patience, bro. I'm telling you. See, don't go for nothing crazy. Ooh, Canada almost died. Oh my goodness. I might get trapped here, but I can't afford to go that way. But I might actually be trapped right now, boys. Oh, dog. This is bad news right here. Dang, and Bishoy's leaving the stream. All right, his last one. Then I'm probably calling it here. I don't want to bore you guys to death with Slither.io content. That's not what you came here for. But honestly, I don't want to play 3+2 atomic chess. That's so boring. How do you let Peru of all countries get you, bro? It was tough because like I thought if I went that way I was gonna get trapped, but at the same time I felt like I was screwed if I didn't go that way. So I probably should have tried to get out of it a little bit better. But yeah, also what's with the Peru hate? Gosh, yes, be chill, be chill, be chill. You see mass, but you don't have to run and get it. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't know how I didn't die there, but we'll take it. I like to go to the middle when I'm small because then there's a whole bunch of other people there. But then when I'm bigger, I don't really want to face a bunch of people. But as you can see, well, maybe you guys can't see because my screen is screwed up, but there's a lot of people in the middle. It's 9 in the morning. Hold it. Well, wait, Bishop, I don't think I read your message right. It's 9 in the morning where you are? And you haven't slept yet. Who are you, Wolfram? This is crazy. Okay, I thought I was about to die there, low key. Also, if you have a soul, don't do this. But for me, I like to sometimes just camp around large guys and just wait for them to die. It's the least skill strat out there. I hate it when people do that to me because when I get big, there's a bunch of little guys around me, and it makes it like I always have to be on edge. But it's low key not a bad strat. It takes 0 skill. Just wait for the big guys to die, especially if they're sprinting a lot. Then they'll probably die more. I love how I'm giving Slither.io advice like have any knowledge of this game. I just started playing again like 2 days ago. Okay, somebody's gonna die here. That's unfortunate. That's not who I wanted to die. I want this guy right here to die. Maybe we can kind of trap him in here. I don't really want to get trapped by this John here, though. Nice, nice, nice. I figured that dude was gonna die eventually. Bro, I'm locked in right now. We're going all the way this time, for sure. This is my last run, for sure. Ooh, holy clutch. I should not have survived that. That's true, that's true, that's true. Big guy could kill you at any time. If they're big, okay, that dude's definitely getting squeezed. How did he not die there? Also, another strat I like to use is follow a big guy's poop train. Like, not just get next to him, but just follow his poop train where he's sprinting out of. Okay, let's kill Rainbow. Oh, almost just died. Could have been tragic. Oh, good kill, bro. Good kill. I love stealing other people's kills. I love third partying, bro. To think that the only reason this game exists is because somebody came up with Agar.io is kind of crazy. Like, Agar.io is a terrible game, no offense. It sucked. I mean, it was a great game, like that someone had the idea for it, but like kind of like a battle royale type thing. But I hate Agar.io. It's so because the bigger you get in Agar.io, I mean the same thing in Slither. Like it's harder to play the bigger you get, but like at least you can still kill people. Like in Agar.io, it's just like you just can't move. Um, I hate Agar.io so much. This is actually like, even if you're big, you turn a lot slower, but you also like it's easier for you to trap people and stuff. And like what I'm doing right now is like I have like a lot of space where like I always know I can go right back in here and be safe and no one can kill me. So like even though there's little guys around, I know that they can't kill me if I just stay in my safe space here and just eat all the Orbeez, eat everybody else's poop. So I hate all the little guys running around though. Like if I don't have this like little circle created, then I hate it so much. Okay, hopefully Rainbow Guy dies here. Oh, he's not gonna die, sadly. Oh, he could, he could. Oh, he did die, but it's too late. I'm way too late. I'm way too late. So many snakes there, bro. Holy moly. Bro, is this guy trying to trap me or what? Well, he might die. Oh, I can't get trapped though. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. That dude's not trapping me no more. Yeah, he's trying to, but he's not gonna be able to. Gosh, he's got so much mass there. All right, honestly, I kind of want to go somewhere where there's less people because at this point I'm pretty big, so I don't want to. I'm at 4.7 right now. I'm 12th on the leaderboard, so I think I low-key want to dip from the middle. I need to go to a less congested area, but I got to be smart about it here. Guys, always sprint left to right. That's what I noticed today. Hey, we're top 10. Let's go. Oh, just for a second. Because you can see more left to right than you can up and down. Up and down, if you're sprinting, is really dangerous. But left to right, you can see more of the screen. Okay, let's just continue to farm Orbeez, guys. Bruh, no way we have potentially the most streamers while we're playing Slither. Do I need to switch up games here? Bro, Circa, I so appreciate all the kind words, bro. We can reach 20K. Absolutely. You call it life? I call it mass, but okay, whatever. You can be wrong. It's okay. Guys, this game is just a game of patience, I'm telling you. Christy boy, I don't know. I'm sorry. You're not the first one to ask me that. I'm not trying to. It's partially maybe my mic, but also I. That's just my voice. And also, I'm have like IBS issues or something. Not that bad, but like some like gut health stuff that's affected my breath levels a little bit. And so I think part of it might be like a little bit of shortness of breath. Holy cuss. But yeah, it's nothing it's nothing that I'm trying to do. Yo, how did you get my number one? Yeah, I don't understand that. Circus should be number one. Aiden, it's 12:51 a.m. for you, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Guys, look, this is an easy game. Easy game. We're already at 5.2k here. I really apologize. If I could fix it mid-game, I would, but you can see who's in the top 10, but you can't see their mass right now. Number one's at 20k, number two's at 19k, so we still have a ways to go. But we're out of the crazy part now. Now it's just farming Orbeez. Dog, no way Aiden's number one. He said like 4 things. That's insane. Guys, if you don't know, Aiden is my housemate, and he sucks at chess. Oh shoot! Wait, can I not have LeeChess.org in my stream name if I'm playing Slither.io? Wait a second, I'm about to get in trouble. Yeah, am I not supposed to say stuff about Slither as well? Guys, I don't know what the rules are. Just don't tell anyone. Yeah, but see, Neon's doing it the unethical way. He's just spamming chat. Nothing that Neon has said so far has been useful, so. Oh, I appreciate you going for it. Dude, if this guy dies, see, that's a nice thing when you're fighting a big guy over here. If they die, you're going to be the only one to get their mass. Whereas normally, you have a bunch of people just waiting there to steal all your hard work. That's what's nice about going to the border like this. He said nice title. Yeah, the title is becoming it's actually just as the stream has gone on, the title has become less and less relevant. It started off relevant, and then after like 2 games, it was already untrue. Aiden sucks at chess. Bro, JSF Slither Theory. For real. Dude, I should make a Slither video and see how it does. I mean, I definitely like Atomic Chess. I could play that every day. I could not play this game every day, but recently I've been playing it, and I had to say it's pretty fun. Okay, watch. Do this move on him. It works every time. I'm telling you, boy. That move works every time, bro. I was just waiting for the right moment to pull it out, bro. You kind of act like you're just coming down here, and then you boom hit him like that, and they never expect it, bro. I'm telling you, boys. That move works every time, bro. I was just waiting for the right opportunity to use it. Let's go, boy. Sadly, I wasn't able to get all the rewards from it, but bro, stop playing with me, boy. We at 6.9k now. Nice. We're still only in 10th place because the leaderboard people keep going up, sadly, but um but yeah, let's just keep grinding out here, boys. I'm not too concerned with killing this guy that I've trapped here. But if no one else comes around, then I will go ahead and we'll go ahead and trap him here. So something that I've seen good players do is they'll make this and then they'll sprint away, and it basically closes it really fast like this. If you do this, it'll make your snake for some reason close more. I don't really understand how it works, but yep, every time you come back, they're just dead. At this point, I'm gonna stream snipe you. Yeah, I know. I'm over 7,000. I'm still in 10th place. That's pretty low for standard. I feel like I'm at 7,000. You're normally a lot higher than 10th place, but it is what it is. Okay, let's trap this guy. Let's trap this guy. He's gonna turn in on himself, I'm sure. Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, now it's a race to see who can get back. Oh, and he beats me to it. Dang, he takes all of that. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. This guy's in 7th, actually. We're 7th and 8th. Maybe I would love to work with him, but I don't think he'll want to work with me, which is fine. Yeah, 7.5K, and I'm still only in 9th. It's pretty unfortunate. Okay, here's a nice sized guy here we can maybe take out. Guys, I'm about to set a world record for longest slither run here. Dude, I wish the stream was a bit adjusted so that you could see everyone's score on the leaderboard. Right now, number 1 is at 21K right now. Yeah, I'm gonna make him turn in on himself here. Oh no, he still wants to sneak out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he got out. I mean, not that there was much I could do anyway, but he could have always turned back in on himself, but I should have gone closer to the border. That's on me. Yo, what in the world? Dude, I'm wasting all of my I'm back down to 7.5K. I'm losing all of my gains because this stupid guy is trying to trap me in the border. Let me eat all of his poop here. It's actually really funny that it's crazy that I've got 30 viewers right now. Thank you guys all for watching, but this is not a Slither stream. I just wanted to take a break from Atomic Chess. I know. It's crazy, bro. Can't believe it. My highest viewers so far has come from Slither. I think it's a sign. You guys rock with the Slither gameplay or no? Yeah, there's a bunch of big guys over here. I think it's 3 top 10 guys. This guy, the blue guy, is number 4 right now. And the green guy, I think, is, well, they're kind of swapping between 4 and 5 right now, I guess. But we got 3 top 10 players. Oh my goodness, so clutch. So clutch. Yo, that dude's a legend, bro. Holy crap. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We're finally above 10K, and I'm getting trapped. This ain't good. Dude, it was almost all over right there. It was almost all over there. Holy crap, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. There's no way. Yo, this is it, bro. This is the run. This is the run for real. Holy crap, this is insane. I'm at 14K right now. This is actually the run, boys. There's still more to go. There's still even more to go, guys. I haven't even clicked at all of it. I'm at 15K. I'm 3K away from first right now, boys. This could happen. It could be the run. This could be it. I'm just chilling over here. I'm eating my own poop, dude. Dude, honestly, bro, honestly, I needed green to die. I'm number 1 in the world. Yeah, I need to change the stream title before people start coming over here thinking that's the case. Okay, we're at 15.3K right now. I'm just gonna snack on green's poop a little bit. I mean, I don't want to get too close to the border because it makes me very trappable. But at the same time, I think I'm big enough now to where it is very hard for somebody to trap me. I can't tell if White's trying to do that right now or not, but I think I'm just going to move a little bit over this way anyway. Just because some of the people do know where I am. Okay, Aiden, thanks for dropping my real name. I appreciate that. I don't know if it's because of lag or because I'm this big, but like when I sprint, it feels like it takes my snake a while to get going. But dude, let's just keep farming Orbeez. I don't want to get too close to the middle because that's where the craziness happens. And I do, at this point, if possible, kind of want to always stay on the move. Again, going left to right more so than up and down. Because the more, although there's got to be this huge snake here because I'm seeing a whole lot here. A lot of action over here. See, last time when someone died, I could eat their guts easily because I knew exactly, this is actually really scary. I knew exactly what was going on, but here, I don't know what's going on. I'm just now joining, so I'm a little bit worried to sprint out and eat anybody's guts when they die because I don't know who's around them. So I'm just gonna kind of let them fight for it. I don't really want to get involved in this. In fact, honestly, thinking about just going back to that spot where I was at earlier. We're officially in second place now. We're at 15.8k. First place is 23k. I want to be like YouTube JSF Atomic Theory when I grow up. Yes, bro. Dude, I want to be like Circa when I grow up. Just saying. Also, now I don't even know if you're saying a genuine comment or if you're just saying that because you're trying to farm the #1 crown. Okay, no way this guy's gonna let us trap him. Bro, I was trying to trap that other guy, and I didn't see that guy coming. Oh my gosh. I'm just watching it back on my phone right now. Okay. And that's fun. That was fun. We didn't hit #1, but that was pretty fun. Okay. I was gonna see if MSS wanted to play, but that's probably a pretty good end to the stream there. I'm honestly not that tired. It's a little past 1 a.m. where I'm at right now. I'm honestly not as tired as I should be, but I think yes, exactly. That's what happens, bro. Like I said, you gotta stay patient, bro. Like if you don't stay patient, that's what happens. I was trying to trap someone else. I didn't think about the fact that someone could be trapping me. Um, but yeah, anyway, that's Neon even said I'm gonna go farm MSS. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. This was a super fun stream. I had a lot of fun this time. As some of you guys know, I won't be able to do this at all in June, but I'm hoping after June there will be some more streams coming up. But I do have some pre-recorded videos at least, so if this is your first time watching the channel, I highly recommend that you go check out some of my opening videos, some of my Atomic Chess for Beginners videos if you're new to Atomic Chess. It's very different than standard chess, but it's also very fast-paced and very fun. So I do highly recommend playing. I think it's way more fun than standard chess, but I guess I'm also a little bit biased because I am, I guess I should say, former #1 in the world now. Yeah, #3 on both Atomic and Slither. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thanks for the support on the stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.